So we're going to try to put all of this pattern work together. So here is an example of another pattern. This one has puppies in it. And we're going to look at this pattern and try to talk in a little bit more detail about how to go from a pattern to a table to an equation. So what you're going to do first is you're just going to count what you see and fill in the table. So for example, I see 3 puppies. Whoops, I need to draw that a little bit nicer. I see 3 puppies. I see 2, 4, 5 puppies. 2, 4, 6, 7 puppies. And there is no picture 4. So I guess I shouldn't have put that in there. But if there was a picture 4, what I think you would notice here is 2 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 2, 2, 2 plus 1. Or you're going to notice the other thing that you might be starting to notice is, hey, that went up by 2. That went up by 2. So the next one will also go up by 2. That's a really important thing to notice. You will also notice, as I mentioned previously, that when you go up by the same thing, and this will be talked about in more detail later, that's something called linear. With all of the patterns that we did that were linear, what we were noticing is that it was something times x plus something. Every single linear pattern follows that structure. Now, how do we fill in that structure? Well, notice there's 2 puppies plus 1. So there is our 2 plus 1. This is 2, 4 puppies, or 2 plus 2 plus 1. And then we have 3, or 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1. And those are just things that you should notice from the picture. Okay? Where do we see those in the equation? And where do we see that connection to the fact that we're going up by 2? So remember, another way of writing 2 plus 2 is 2 times 2. This one would be 2 times 1. This one would be 2 times 3. So what we should notice is that we're always multiplying whatever our picture number is by what we're going up by. Okay? Then, to get the second part is a lot harder, especially when you don't have a picture in front of you. To get the second part, you have to be doing a little bit of sort of working with the table. So for example, 2 times 1 is 2, but this says that there are 3 puppies. 2 times 2 is 4, but here I said there were 5 puppies. 2 times 3 is 6, but I said there were 7 puppies. What did I have to do to get to 3 or 5 or 7? I needed to add 1. I needed to add 1. So that is an example or a little bit more detail of how to come up with an equation. It is tricky, and we will be doing some work, and you can ask questions, but there's a little bit more detail